Coach, Courtney Vanderstool continues to feel like this, raise her level of play. Could you just talk to us about just the dribble drives and the impact that it had on the Dallas defense tonight?
Yeah, I think that her ability to not only play in pick and roll, but to play off the catch puts pressure on the defense, and I thought she handled the pressure pretty well tonight. They threw a couple of different, looks at her. They were going under on some, they trapped her on some, and she was able to get it out and find the open person. But I think her more aggressive nature and kind of scoring now has certainly gave us a boost the last couple of games. But she's a facilitator from heart and a floor general from heart, and so that part doesn't leave her. But she's been great in all facets for us.
I just had a quick follow-up about the bench. You guys were able to withstand Ariel being in foul trouble and some of the wings kind of like their attacks out of like those timeouts. Just kind of what did you see there from the bench?
I thought our bench was great. 24 points off the bench. They gave great defensive minutes. I thought Michaela was good. I thought E-Will was good. Beck Allen gave another boost tonight. Rachel hit a couple shots. Haley gave us good minutes. Like everyone that played today contributed, and it was a total team effort, top to bottom. And so, and Camilla was in foul trouble too, and we were able to lift her up, and she was, she was great. So, it was a total team effort tonight.
Coach, Haley Van Lith played her final season here in DFW. She's missed a couple of games for you, but can you talk about her development and what you've noticed from her in her first couple of games with you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we trust her out there. We trust her as a staff, and our teammates trust her. And so she provides valuable minutes. Anytime that you can relieve Slew, those are huge minutes for us, and she's able to take care of the ball. Another no turnover night for her, so it's like we can't ask for much more. So she's been a sponge when it comes to learning and gaining experience from her teammates and from our staff, and she works extremely hard, which everyone knows is kind of in her DNA. And so she was great tonight. She's been great all season.
Tyler, first off, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I'm just intrigued. You mentioned obviously Camilla in foul trouble tonight, which obviously kind of messes with rotations and things of that nature. But just generally speaking, over the course of this season, early on, trying to decide, whether it's one big or which bigs to pair together, things of that nature. What have you kind of seen between E-Will, Angel, and Camilla as you're kind of trying to fit them into different spots and different points of the game?
Yeah, I think some of it is matchup based, and some of it is just going off a feel. And the last couple of games, we've been able to get a chance to see what it looks like playing a little bit smaller with whether it's Michaela or whether it's Beck at the 4. And so it gives us a little bit better spacing offensively. Kind of hurts us a little bit defensively at times in terms of rebounding. But I think it's just a matchup based. It's going to be a game-to-game thing of what we feel. I thought Angel did a great job tonight, offensively and defensively. As well as E-Will picking up the minutes for Camilla as she was in foul trouble. And so again, our posts have been great. They've been great at facilitating and finding the open person. They've been great at rebounding, and we do a couple different defensive coverages out tonight, and they adapted to it pretty quickly. So I commend all three of them.
One more.
Yeah. Just want to get your thoughts on just the defensive effort on Enrique. Obviously, the other night, 37 points, but you guys did a really good job of kind of limiting those. What was the kind of a plan and the emphasis on her tonight?
Yeah, I won't give away the plan, but I think that she was like obviously a huge primary focus for us tonight, and limiting her ability to create separation for threes tonight. We wanted to force her inside the line, and so I don't think we could have done a better job on her. I don't think the players could have done a better job of executing the schemes for tonight. And so, again, it was just, we always talk about how it's not just one person's responsibility to guard somebody like Enrique. It's a total team effort, and I thought top to bottom, we were in the right positions at the right time to just at least make it look tough for her tonight. And so, I commend our team for that.
Good. All right.
One more thing. We had a turnover tonight. There was a shot clock violation on the inbounds. I think that it would help if every arena kind of had the tenths of a second on the clock. Just wanted to kind of make that a point. I think we got a little confused there, but just wanted to make sure I mentioned that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
A question for both of you guys. When it comes to defensive identity, how did you guys think you matched up there tonight?
I thought we did pretty well. I mean, one of the main focuses was Enrique. Obviously, she had a great game in Chicago, and we wanted to limit her. And she's also really important to the team's offense. And I thought Ariel did a great job, Kia as well, just locking in on the game plan. And overall, we knew that they were going to try to make extra effort plays and rebound because Paige was out. So, I thought we did a pretty good job.
Ariel, for you, obviously the first 3 games of the season a little bit slower in the scoring column. These last 3 you've been able to really get rolling. Is there anything you're kind of, whether is it a conscious thing that you're just trying to get more shots up? Is it a thing that you're able to kind of point to in the difference from those first 3 to these last 3 and kind of just in general getting more points on the board?
Yeah, I think it's intentionality, but I think we're getting more chemistry as a team. And I think as you see us get more comfortable with each other, we're starting to realize where all of our shots are coming from when we individually can hone in on our strengths. And so I honestly think our team chemistry is really getting there, so we're starting to figure out how we can play well together.
This question is for both these ladies. Down before you, so Don, you know that Dallas is a very young team. Both you ladies are very experienced. Y'all came really close. As vets, what were you telling your young team to surpass them?
Right, I'm like the super vet. No, just to stay locked in and like not get too high or too low. I mean, that's kind of the theme of the season. You play 44 games, so things can change really quickly. So just trusting, our schemes, offensively, defensively, and not letting things get too high or low.
I'm like, you look really good out there. I ain't gonna lie, you look like butter.
Oh,
For
thank
real,
you.
you look great.
I appreciate it.
How do you guys feel as far as limiting the opportunities that Dallas was having to out of the timeouts? Because in the last game, I feel like they had those times where they were kind of getting into the lead a little bit. So how did you guys feel you did in that department tonight?
I think we did. I think we did well on, I think with sidelines, baselines. I think we did well on it as far as like us communicating, as far as like the coverages that we wanted to put out on the floor. I can't remember off the top of my head if they scored out of them or not. But I think the biggest thing for us is continuing to grow like every game. And so I think for me, coming out of tonight and some of the things we were able to do, I liked how we communicated better tonight.
You have obviously been a great rebounding team this whole season. You out-rebounded Dallas again tonight. What's kind of the philosophy, or what gives you that level of success, the relentlessness that you have on the boards?
Yeah, I think relentlessness is a great word. We have great rebounders in all positions, not just post players. We have guards that come in and crash offensively and defensively. And rebounding, a lot of it is a willingness to just go get the ball as much as it is boxing out. Like it's a determination. And so I think we want to have that mentality and that level of grit every time we're on the floor.
We'll go to Carly Bell on Zoom for our last question.
This question's for Ewell. What have you seen out of Angel's assisting ability, especially in feeding you guys inside, not just with Camilla, but also you? It just seems like she's gotten more comfortable in what she's been able to do passing-wise these last couple games.
Yeah, she's done a good job. I do think, again, like Ariel mentioned, playing together, you get a little more chemistry, knowing where people are going to be. But she's done a good job of having vision, sometimes being a relief for Sloot, bringing up the ball because he gets pressured a lot. So she's done a good job of just seeing where people are open and making good decisions.
Okay. All right.